La raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo super saiyan subiendo.
Sharp teams with Thibault on the perimeter. Abdia out there with Williams. And it's Simons in at the one. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Now here's Abdia. 7 points in the game. Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
And he's good on the second. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Doncic against Simons. Hachimura from long range. Sinks it from distance. Hachimura's got 5 points.
You have to pay attention to Hachimura no matter where he is.
Simons outside. Pass to Williams. Here's Thibault. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Simons nails the baby hook. He's got 16.
He's just showing off tonight. Simons, an explosive scorer with great energy.
Reeves, the pass to James. Knocks it loose. Kicks it to Doncic. Pass to James. Fires the three. Simons with a rebound.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Sharp. Count the basket and the foul. Austin Reeves picks one up.
And Sharp has to be one of the best finishers at the rim in this young class.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to review the game plan.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for him, they're still out in front.
It's stolen by Doncic. Doncic punches it home.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare. And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Outside Sharp, pass to Thibault. Abdia outside, three-pointer. James with the rebound. James has got 5 rebounds in the game.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. James against Sharp. Just 5 on the clock. Count it. James has got 22.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Simons passes to Thibault. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Connects checked in for Los Angeles. He hits the second from the line. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Now, here is James. He's got 22. Kicks it to Doncic. Beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Here's Thibault. The offensive rebound.
It's just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Doncic against Simons. The 3, James. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. Blazers trail by 8. Avdia with it. Hachimura covering. Pass to Williams. And here's Avdia. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Doncic. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
One thing they've done well tonight, and that's rebounding.
Off the outside. Three-pointer sharp. LeBron with the rebound. The Lakers lead by 6. Doncic outside. On the wing, Hachimura. James finds Doncic. Out to James. Here's Connect. Guarded by Sharp. Here's Doncic. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Doncic has got 9 points in the quarter.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So for the Blazers, Ayton, he's checked in for Avdia. Grant comes in for Thibault. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Sharp. And the Lakers also making a change. Vincent's checked in. Simon's shot is good.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Now, here is James. 25 points in the game. And let's take a look now at some numbers for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Walker, he's checked in for Williams. Walker with a steal. Here's Ayton. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Ayton.
And I love the footwork Ayton possesses. It's what makes him so dangerous close to the rim.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Now here's Henderson. 6 points for him. Simons up top. Henderson finds Simons. Had the space there, but it's offline.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Here's Henderson. The putback.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Now Doncic. Pass to Connect. And there's the drive. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Yeah, showing off his sneaky athleticism. Connect fears no one when attacking the basket.
Henderson, the pass to Grant. They get it again. Here's Ayton. They shoot again. James with the rebound. James has got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the middle. Walker with a steal. And here come the Trailblazers again. Portland in transition. And Grant gets it to go.
Reflexive shot there by Grant. I mean, he just finds his spot and goes straight up.
And there's James from the arc. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got assist number 7 tonight.
He hit 3 triples in the first half. 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
And that one's good. Simon's got 21 points in the game.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it. And look at those moves in the post and the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. And here are the Trailblazers now. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And the call will be against Jabari Walker. That's his first foul. 9 seconds left in the third. Now here's Doncic. Drops in the layup for 2. Doncic has got 15 points here in the second half.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
And so it's Los Angeles, closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're... With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. 7-point differential. And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. They've got Connect. Rui Hachimura is out there with James. Then it's Gabe Vincent. And it's Goodwin in at the 2.
And this is something Grant has worked a lot on. Now a legitimate three-point threat.
James, it's... Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And the basket by Hachimura.
Looking confident inside. At 6'8", Hachimura is more than capable of inflicting some damage down there.
Goodwin passes to James. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Here's McGowan's. Check by James. The 11-footer. Here's Ayton. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Not afraid to throw his big body around. Ayton good at keeping plays going.
Here's Hachimura, and it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the 4th. Got a piece of it. To the right side. Here's Goodwin. The rebound by McGowan's. Blazers trail by 8. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. That one falls for Grant.
Great basketball play runs in the family for Jeremy Grant. But he really has become his own man out on the floor and shown us his own unique talents.
Murray's checked in for Portland. Mann comes in for McGowan's. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And Los Angeles making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups address the team. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down. The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond.
Okay, thanks, Allie. The 3, James. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Henderson scanning the floor. Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Ayton against Hachimura. James double teamed. Out to Hachimura. This one for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Hachimura's got 7 points for the quarter. Blazers trail by 6. Here's Benton. Pass to Ayton. Grant outside. Ayton, a screen on Hachimura. And here's Grant from the arc. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 9 rebounds now. Back to Hachimura. James outside. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Henderson. The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. From downtown, that shot missing.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
The 3, James. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. The shot. The Lakers with a rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Richard, it's nice to have the versatility of a guy like Hachimura. Equally comfortable at either forward position.
Well, he's got the size and strength of a modern-day NBA power forward, but he also has the ability to stretch the floor and knock down a 3. That's a nice combo.
So Portland ends up going with a new group.
Oh, the mid-range shot has always been Hachimura's best weapon, but he's adapted and has become more consistent beyond the arc.
From deep, Reeves drains the triple. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break.
I mean, he's just so electric. Simon's putting on a show.
The Lakers lead by 7. Doncic outside. Driving in. Gets it to go. Luka so controlled at the rim.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Off the outside. Back to Simons. From behind the arc. Buries it from 3. Simons got 5 points in the quarter.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Thibault with a steal. And here comes the break. James with a steal. Pass to Reeves. Now here's Doncic. 4-3. Portland with a rebound. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Simon's shot is good. And now it's just a 4-point Laker lead.
What a make by Simons. Ready to produce under pressure.
And there's James from the arc. Portland with a rebound. Sharp's got 4 rebounds now. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync. And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
To take the lead. Oh, he drains it. His 6th making 9 tries so far. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic. And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
So the first one drops. And that ties this game up.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Hachimura. Pass to Doncic. Six on the shot clock. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. Doncic has got 44.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Three-pointer Sharp. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Yeah, fearless play by Sharp in clutch time. He wants us to know he's ready to shine in these challenging moments.
And Doncic hammers it home.
Clutch Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
And it's Simons with the ball for Portland. They trail by 1. And there's the call on Rui Hachimura. That's his first foul. Here's Simons. Takes a 3. And Reeves pulls it down.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Hayes, the pass to James. There's 47 seconds left in the final quarter. He connects!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
46 seconds left in the fourth.
This kid has it. Simons big late in the game.
Here's Doncic. Yeah!
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn.
And there's James from the arc. No luck on that one.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3, but they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Here's Simons. Oh, offline! And he commits the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did it.
So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. They played the villain tonight, and Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Rick.
You only strong as your weakest link, so I be trying to live my universal laws in effect.
ってことで、C26 いきます。